Today I'm going to continue using my limited fighting game knowledge to build the perfect My Hero Academia fighting game. So let's not waste any time and get right into the Todoroki family special. Shoto Todoroki is a zoner with a special mechanic in the form of his temperature gauge, which replaces his meter. It's a spectrum with cold on the right and hot on the left, and an icon of Shoto in the middle. Every ice move he uses brings him closer to the cold side, and every fire move he uses brings him closer to the hot side. If he hits either edge of the spectrum, he overheats or gets frostbitten respectively, and gets stunned into an animation where he uses his opposite quirk to balance out his temperature. This system forces players to balance their usage of Shoto's safe and reliable ice moves with his riskier but stronger fire moves, reflecting the balancing act Shoto has to perform between his own two legacies. This meter also applies to his supers, Heaven Piercing Ice Wall and Flash Fire Fist Jet Kindling. Both are usable whenever you want, but also push him very far into their respective edge, and force him to use his other moves to compensate. His ultimate is Flash Freeze Heat Wave, which he doesn't move his gauge, but can only be used if he's right in the middle of it. Phosphor is Shoto's install, which turns his temperature gauge into a cold flame meter that constantly goes down, and once he reaches its end, Phosphor is turned off. Phosphor boosts Shoto's defense and attack, giving him cold flame moves instead of his ice and fire, including a super in Cold Flame's Pale Blade and an ultimate in Great Glacial Agent. He can spam these supers and ultimates whenever he wants, but using them takes a chunk out of his timing gauge. Endeavor is a compromise between a zoner and a grappler, a jack of both trades, master of none. Basically, he makes up for his only decent zoning game by having higher than average HP for a zoner. His normals are flaming punches, kicks, and long-range streams of fire, and he has movement options that allow him to float in the air and boost himself in multiple directions. His first super is Jet Burn, a punch that sends the opponent far away to create some distance. His second is Health Spider, which starts as a few beams from his fingers, and should they connect, the second phase of the super plays out and deals more damage. If you throw in another bar of meter, the third phase of the super plays out, and he deals even more damage. His last super, Prominence Burn, is a massive beam. His ultimate is a tool for in case the opponent gets close, a grab that leads into plus ultra Prominence Burn. Dabi is a zoner who is essentially the anti-Endeavor. He steals a lot of Endeavor's normals, using stronger but riskier versions of them. He also has the move he did against Hawks, where he stumps the opponent and then unleashes fire from his foot. As a strong Oki if you can get close in time. The downside to his incredible zoning game is that his moves start to deal self-damage over time. His supers include Jet Burn, identical to Endeavor's, and Hell Spider, which is much messier than Endeavor's. His ultimate is the Prominence Burn we never got to see in the story. All of his ultimates and supers deal various levels of self-damage. Now, if Dabi dies with a few bars of meter, he gets a second wind in the form of Phosphor and his Mother's Quirk. This gives him more HP to burn through, but increases his health damage. And if he fails to kill the opponent in time, he'll explode, ending the match in a tie. So, that's the Todoroki family. What do you think? I've still got plenty of ideas, so let me know who you want me to do next. And with that, thank you for watching.